The GIE changed me by really opening my eyes to the complexity of the global business environment and really understanding how countries can be faced simultaneously with what seem like insurmountable obstacles, yet also have the promise of incredible opportunity and incredible drive among sort of the entrepreneurial spirit of the people to overcome despite the odds.
One, to have a global mindset, and I think that's something that I was a little bit more fortunate coming from, I guess, my background. I have a little bit more of a global background, but even so, the GIE was incredible for that. Just showing you, we went to 3 different countries that had a completely different culture in terms of, professional culture as well as social. And I think just bringing those experiences to the workplace and into the classroom, just seeing lots of different things that we're not normally exposed to here, I think is an incredible experience. And that's something that I really cherish and I think will carry with me actually moving forward as well.
So the GIEs prepared me for my future career by really helping to expose me to more international cultures, particularly in an actual business setting than we see here in the business school. While we work with people from all over the world in school, it's a lot different when you're actually in another country and have to understand and see the day-to-day realities of working across cultures, of working with really challenging situations politically and socially and economically, and really beginning to see how all of those factors come together and how you have to look at the bigger picture beyond just the business fundamentals. The spreadsheets are the spreadsheets, but that broader context in which they exist is really the key learning from the GIE experience.
Number one, the focus of our GIE was entrepreneurship. So we spent a lot of time learning about startups and just the entire startup ecosystem in each of these countries that we visited. So I think it was really interesting learning just about the country as a whole in terms of just broad facts, the population, what people do for a living, how business is supported by the government, things of that nature. I had no experience or understanding of that. And I learned so much about that, especially in Singapore, and I'm happy to say I'm actually going on an exchange in Mod 3 to Singapore, and it was largely spurred by that. I mean, this is an invaluable experience. Like, take it. You're not going to have an opportunity to go on a trek or, an experience similar to this in terms of, again, just an entire curated trip. Everything that you're supposed to experience and see. And it's a very, very well-balanced trip, I think, as a whole, in terms of balancing the fun aspects with, the academic portions, the professional portion. It gave me a really, really good holistic view of the region, and, getting to know my classmates a little bit better, I think, was also just an incredible experience.
So if I had to describe my GIE experience in one word, I would say humbling.
It's hard to boil down to one word. I think for me, eye-opening, interesting, extraordinary, fun. I think those are all words that'll really nail it. But I'm not sure I can boil it down to one word.